How's everybody doing today on this mid-September morning? We're here in Minnesota Toadstool Gardens, and today I'm going to show you how to save your pepper seeds. Alright. See some of my maters up there. Pepper jungle. Okay. So today I'm gonna be harvesting these chocolate scorpions because the ones in the isolation bags feel like they're really soft and ready to go. So this all starts what you want to do, it starts, even before this plant will start fruiting. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to bag those flowers before they even open. And I got another video on that if you want to go check that out. But this is the best way, besides, completely covering the plant, to get true seed. So, I'm just going to go ahead in here and pop those right off. Add them to the pile. Yeah, they look pretty good. Okay, let's check this one down here. That one's not going. Okay, these seem pretty soft too. Yeah, I always leave them on at least a week or two past when they're ripe, because that's how you're going to get the best seed germination. Now, if you're just, saving seeds to grow in your own personal garden or to share with friends, it's not a huge deal if you don't isolate, but this is the best way to guarantee you're going to get the strain that you want to grow, because a insect can easily cross-pollinate pepper plants. Okay, so we got a good 10 peppers or so. We're going to start de-seeding. Okay, so step one, you want to label your drying bowl. And then you want to go ahead and date it. So today's the 20th. Then you know exactly how long those seeds have been in the bowl. Step two, you want to wear gloves. Trust me on this one. And I recommend these nitrate gloves over vinyl gloves, or really rubber gloves, or any kind of gloves besides nitrate, because the capsaicin oil will go right through the glove and your hands will be burning for days. I'm also doing this out in my greenhouse, but if you do it in the house, you're probably going to want to do it right under the exhaust fan on the stove, because these peppers will get into the air, and if you're in a closed area like your house and people are around that aren't used to hot peppers, they will be affected. Trust me. I get it every time I do seeds, and most of my family is used to me doing it. Yeah, just pop that exhaust fan on. It'll actually turn out a lot better. Plus you'll have just a little bit of air movement too. I usually have a fan going in my kitchen just to get a little bit of air movement. Wow, these are really being a pain in the butt. Alright, so we got our gloves on, we're ready to go. Let's start doing some seeds here. Okay, so we got our bowl labeled. We got our peppers that are I mean, they're good and soft. They're ready to go. Put our isolation bags to the side so we can use them again another time. Now, what I do is I just open them right up. Look at all that oil. And the seeds are mostly connected to the placenta. Get that hair out of there. Oh yeah, look at all those. Get your refuse off to the side. Now I got a rule when I do seeds is if it falls out and hits the counter or the stove or anywhere else but that bowl, I do not touch any of those seeds. So I might not necessarily watch where it fell. It could be another seed. Good rule of thumb if you're doing multiple varieties in the same area at the same time. Alright, that one looks pretty good. Get that big piece of skin flesh out of there. Let's go for the next one here. Yeah, nice, beautiful seeds, ready for germination after they dry out. And I mean, you can plant these fresh too. Fresh seeds will grow. You don't have to dry them. But if you're going to store them for any period of time, you definitely want to dry them. So we'll get our seeds all into our bowl. Now this applies for all pepper varieties: hot peppers, mild peppers, sweet peppers. Do the same thing to save the seeds. Alright, let's get another one. That one looks pretty gnarly. Oh yeah, nice and soft. Good developed seeds. Ready to go. Actually, look at that. That oil is just dripping right out of there. These chocolate scorpions have a wonderful aroma. It's like a smoky earth tone with some fruitiness. Not much fruitiness though. Alright, that one's good. Now you don't have to throw away the extras. You can always throw those in for hot sauce after you're done seeding. We got another pretty nice one. These scorpions come in multiple different sizes, shapes. Excellent producers though. Now you can see here on the bottom of this one, there's some underdeveloped and brown seeds. Now, not only are they underdeveloped, but when they start showing brown like that on the edge, that means they're most likely way overripe and they had a rush of water. So you definitely don't want to save those. You only want to save these nice big yellow to white ones. That's what you're looking for in all pepper varieties. Some may be slightly more white, but they really should have a yellow tinge to them. Otherwise, they are most likely not ripe enough. I'm not saying they won't grow, but you'll have a much higher germination rate if you let your seed peppers get well overripe on the plant. And then usually after I pick them, I'll even let them sit for another week or so before I do any seeding. But I specifically waited on these chocolates so I could show you in the video here. Probably shouldn't be touching this isolation bag with oily fingers. There's another nice one. Man, the aroma when you break these open. Oh, they smell so good. Yeah, that's looking great. There, look at that. 2 seeds in this one had already germinated and started growing. That's how overripe these are. Well, that's pretty typical for peppers, to have baby pepper or 2 inside the mother pepper like that. There, that looks pretty good. Okay, so after you get the seeds you want in your bowl, you've got it labeled, you've got it dated. Basically what I do is I just put them on the counter in the kitchen for 5 to 7 days, and usually on the 2nd or 3rd day I'll go in with a pen or something and kind of move them around so they dry more evenly. Just remember, if you touch those with your finger after the 2nd or 3rd day, there's still going to be, I mean, plenty of oil. Even after the 5 or 7 days, there's still going to be oil on these. So be very careful when you're moving them around, because that oil sticks on your hands for days. Nitrate gloves, definitely a recommendation. Okay, so just for an example, this Holy Smoke JS variety, we planted we're de-seeded about 5 days ago, and they are looking really good. They're very dry. Even the little pieces of placenta from the pepper that are on there are dry, so they are ready for bagging. So go ahead and get yourself some bags. I get mine on eBay, fairly cheap. I'm sure you can get them in craft stores, big box stores or something. So we're gonna label it. And then I always like to put the upcoming season on it, so you know what year that needs to be planted. So basically what I do, if I'm not wearing gloves, tap them down, just kind of scoop them in. Now these little bags, they hold quite a bit. I mean, thousands of seeds. It doesn't really matter the size of bag you use. And there you go. Get them bagged up. Now I store all mine in my office. It's a consistent 60, 65 degrees, and I stick them right into shoe boxes. I have a shoebox for each variety, like tomatoes, peppers, melons, herbs, corn, flowers, whatever have you. So there you go. Thanks for joining me on another little gardening video adventure. And, ooh, chipmunk saying hello. And until next time, it's Jason from Toadstool Gardens. Happy growing.